Hi everyone, in this video I want to show you a game between Anish, Giri and Praggnanandhaa in round 8 Fide candidates tournament. So let me show you this interesting game. After g4 and knight f6, Giri played c4, then e6, knight f3, d5, knight c3 and d takes c4. Knight c4 not the most popular move in this position. Very often black played bishop e7 or maybe bishop b4, but of course d takes c4 is a possible move and similar like queen's gambit accepted. And then after e4 b5, and all these moves are modern theory in this opening, and let me show you a bit faster some more moves. So black and white continue development, and then a4, bishop a6, knight a3, c5, a5, knight d5, take on c4, and then take on a5. So white cannot win a pawn, but also white is slightly better in this position. Knight c2, queen b6, take on d5, take on d5, rook e1, bishop b7, bishop g5, take on g5, take on g5, h6, d takes c4, c5, queen c5, knight f3, knight c6, that knight d4, knight d4, knight d4, and in this position we can see that white has a strong knight on d4 and black has on the other side passive light square bishop because of pawn on d5. So next one is bishop c8. So Praggnanandhaa wants to activate this passive bishop, and after some more moves Anish Giri played f4, maybe with f5 idea. In some moment that's why f6 for black, rook e1, rook e8, take on rook e2, take on e5, take on e5 with the pawn, queen c7, rook a e1, and also this position was equal at the moment, but in the future Praggnanandhaa did some mistakes. So a5 was a good move, take on a4, take on a4, king h1, and in this position Praggnanandhaa should play bishop b5, and this position may be slightly better for white, but also playable for black. For example, after bishop c2, and so rook a6, and black position is very solid now. But instead of this, Praggnanandhaa played queen f7, and then e6, very strong move, but very logical of course, queen g6, rook f2, rook c4, rook f4, and in this position another mistake for black, pawn to h5. He should play king h7, and then for example queen e3, queen g5, check on d3. Yes, this position also not so good for black, but it's playable. Yes, maybe a bit passive, but in this position white cannot win in a few moves. But in our game Praggnanandhaa played h5, and after h5 he has some weak squares, like g5 square for example is very weak now, queen f2, bishop c2, and then after a7 this position is completely winning for white. Then bishop e4, but white has forced winning after rook f8, king h7, take on 8, take on 8, and final very strong move, rook e4. Also queen f8 is a possible move, and after queen f8 white should win, but rook e4 very good and very effective tactic. So rook e4, and after d takes c4, queen f5 with the check, and in this moment white can win and also at least a rook. So white's idea is if king g8, then queen e6 with the fork, and next one is queen c4, and if king h8, which even worse move, then queen f8, and we can promote our pawn. So very good game by Anish Giri, and after this game he on second rank of this tournament.